This is such a great question. I remember when I bought my manual transmission, everyone that owned one told me you need to learn how to downshift with rev match. This is just my opinion, what I've learned along the way. Always do the best research for you. Do you have to downshift or downshift with rev match? No, you don't have to. And I know I will get a lot of people in the comments that will fight me over it, but you don't have to. Some cars automatically do it. And what am I talking about exactly when I say I'm rev matching? So when I'm downshifting a gear, let's say I'm going from fourth to third gear, I'm going to clutch in and blip the gas before completely letting my foot off the clutch. That is downshift with rev matching. Yes, my 21 Honda Civic Type R does automatically do it. I turned it off because I didn't want to forget how to do it. I learned on my Stick Shift 27 Subaru STI. What advice do I have for you? First things first, learn how to properly downshift without rev match first. If you try to learn the blip of gas right away, you could be just adding a lot of pressure onto yourself. If you want to try right away, go for it. For me, it was easier to do one thing at a time, and learning how to downshift, like clutching in, going from fourth to third, and slowly letting the foot off the clutch. I learned to do that first. Once I felt comfortable with that, I was like, okay, let me just start flipping the gas. Now, there's no rhyme or reason. You're going to find the correct amount of RPMs to blip the gas to. You're going to know how your gas pedal feels and your clutch and all of that. So I can't tell you exactly like what numbers to do it by. You're going to feel it and you're going to hear it, I promise you, over time. But when I tell you, just throw your foot down on the gas when you're downshifting. Doesn't have to be hard. Use common sense. Like, you can push down on there. It can be harder than a blip, and you might say, whoa, I heard my car over rev too high, or oh, I lunged forward, I didn't add enough blip of gas. I still have both of those occasionally. I'm not perfect, but your foot is going to be trained, just like your clutch leg was trained on muscle memory. Your gas leg is going to be trained on muscle memory, and you're going to not even think about it once you start adding that rev match. Now, why do you downshift with rev match? It's really just a way to slow your car down and make everything feel more synchronized without that lunge feeling. You know what I'm talking about. You've heard it before. Or if you're coming up to a corner, let's say I want to take my corner in second, you can downshift with rev match from fourth to second, or go fourth, third, second, whatever you feel comfortable doing. But it is something that takes time. It's not something you perfect right then and there. And you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Once you start doing it, you're gonna be like, this is not that bad. I overhyped it up so much, and it ended up not being even like a thing. And now I do it without thinking.